You're. Oh, I'm sorry, you probably can't hear me. As you see, I'm out here in Wakanda. After the movie, I left and went to the Jabari. Fuck all this technology bullshit. Asked if I can join the tribe. They were like, shit, I don't give a fuck. Long as you know how to fight. You can stand outside, being outside in the cold. I was like, I don't give a fuck. See, I don't even got no gloves out here in the mountains and shit while it's snowing. Cause you already know how the Jabari get down. You know what I'm saying? I was like, he was like, why you want to be Jabari? I'm like, shit, I'm used to the cold, right? I like mountains and shit. And y'all represent the deity of the ape. Shit, I'm trying to be the coolest gorilla in the jungle. You know what I'm talking about? I was like, there's only one catch. Can I still smoke weed? M'Baku looked at me, gave me this, and said, get you some of that WWW. Like, what's that? He said, that Wakanda warrior weed. I was like, what the fuck does that make you do? He was like, shit. This make you see all the Black Panthers of the past. You feel me? So shit, I was chilling with the Shaka earlier. You know what I'm talking about? So, y'all see me, y'all gonna see me. Every colonizer I motherfucking see. Wakanda forever. What up? That shit was pretty crazy, right? Shit, the title alone is even enough to make some people cringe, right? Like the coolest gorilla in the jungle. After that whole H&M shit, people were like, oh my goodness, how could you use that? Well, for one, I know the difference between a monkey and an ape. A monkey is more on the animal side, right? Chimpanzees and shit like that, they have tails. Monkeys generally have tails. Apes are under the same species or origins, or they give it the same origins of, or it's under the same categories as humans and gorillas, right? So it's monkeys, chimpanzees, tails, and shit. Apes, gorillas, humans, and so on and so forth. So when I was putting the coolest gorillas in the jungle, I was making a distinction more of the human side than the animal side, right? And then to take a step further, as a comic book geek and fuck with Black Panther, M'Baku, it represents the gorilla tribe or the gorilla deity, right? Like they play some people for the Black Panther, their deity is the panther. For the Jabari tribe, there's the ape or the gorilla. So M'Baku, in a sense, is the coolest gorilla in the jungle because because he represents that tribe. Now here's where Afro Futurism in our world and the reality right now collide. In the movie, they were doing the Jabari. They do their silverback gorilla or their white ape. I guess they call it the white ape over in the movie, or whatever. Call, which is sounds like a barking, but it's just like a gorilla noise, like a very bassy gorilla noise, as you saw me doing in the, earlier. Now, thinking like knowing where I'm from, there are white people that don't give a shit. Now, in videos you're seeing on Facebook, Instagram, ADD, all that shit, you see people doing the in very closed settings. Even my shit was a closed setting. It was only me there. Now, how do we do that? And that shit's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? We shut shit. That shit shut shit down. Somebody start talking, you right? But what happens when you do that in a world that doesn't love you? You can do that in certain controlled spaces, yeah, but in a world that doesn't love you, you go outside going, interrupting um a white dude speaking, a white person speaking, what have you, and they come at you with some slick shit, some slick racial shit, like, and you wonder why we call you the coolest monkey in the jungle. Fuck with the video. My video. What happens, right? What happens when that collide? What happens when the emotions collide? Do you have the brain power to be like, I know the difference between a monkey and a gorilla, so maybe you don't because you failed middle school, whatever, right? Maybe you can be quick like that and keep it moving and knowing that you can still be your Afro future self and nothing and not fuck with you. Or you can get into like fight mode and being like, what the fuck you just say to me? I will beat your ass, right? And you're not, and if you go and whoop that person's ass, of course you feel good for the seconds you after the fight or even during the fight or whatever. But then just this white person's protected by all these rules and shit, and you're going off to jail. So how do we live our Afro future selves and not be judged, or not even fucking judged by the opposite color? How be like this video? Like some people are gonna thumbs down this shit, sad emojis or whatever the fuck case, because they're not even gonna read. They're not even gonna click the video. They're just gonna read the title and go, "That's a disgrace." So how can we be Afro future in a world that's not ready for us to even be Afro? Damn, that was a good ass quote. I'm gonna end it off with that. So if y'all have any, subscribe, comment, like, I don't give a fuck really. But I'm interested. How do we live in this world now? Because I want all day, but I also know the repercussions that's gonna come after that. So you already know, Mr. No Lies, Boston's unofficial mayor. Peace.